Good evening, I am Tomas Guevara Calderon, and this is the channel Rewriting the Reality. Subscribe now to expand your knowledge. In today's episode number 150, I am going to explaining the initiation of another Christian church.
William Miller's first predictions underwent some adjustments.
Initially, he believed that March 21, 1844, would be the date of Jesus' return. When that day passed without the anticipated event, he recalculated based on the Daniel 8 prophecy and arrived on October 22, 1844, as the new date. Unfortunately, this second prediction also proved to be a great disappointment when Jesus did not appear as expected. Despite these setbacks, the movement that emerged from Miller's teachings eventually evolved into the Seventh-day Adventist Church, which interpreted the events differently. It's a fascinating historical example of how religious fervor and prophecy intersect with human expectations and desires. This event is known as the Great Disappointment. Miller's study of the Daniel 8 prophecy during the Second Great Awakening led him to conclude that Daniel's cleansing of the sanctuary referred to cleansing the world from sin when Christ would come. He and many others prepared for this momentous event. However, when Jesus did not appear as expected on October 22, 1844, Miller and his followers were deeply disappointed. This event paved the way for the formation of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, which contended that October 22 was not Jesus' return but rather the start of Jesus' final work of atonement, leading up to the Second Coming. It's a fascinating historical episode that highlights the complexities of religious prophecy and human anticipation.
Predictions about the Second Coming have fascinated people for centuries.
The idea of the Second Coming of Jesus has been interpreted in various ways throughout history. Some Christian eschatological theories, such as the Millennial Day theory, suggest that the Second Coming will occur 6,000 years after the creation of mankind, followed by a 1,000-year reign of peace and harmony. This theory is based on the concept of a millennial Sabbath, where each day of creation represents 1,000 years.
However, there is no universally accepted timeline for the Second Coming. Different Christian denominations and theologians have proposed various dates and interpretations based on biblical prophecies. The exact timing remains a matter of faith and speculation. Here are some notable dates when individuals or groups anticipated Jesus' return. 500 CE, Christian theologians Hippolytus of Rome, Sextus Julius Africanus, and Irenaeus predicted Jesus would return based on Noah's Ark dimensions. 1260 CE, Italian mystic Joachim of Fiore believed the millennium would begin between 1200 and 1260. 1370 CE, Jean de Roquetaillade predicted the Antichrist's arrival in 1366 and the millennium starting in 1368 or 1370. 1524 CE, astrologer Johannes Stoffler saw a planetary alignment in Pisces as a sign of the millennium. 1757 CE, Emanuel Swedenborg reported the Last Judgment had occurred in the spiritual world in 1757. These predictions reflect diverse interpretations and fervent anticipation. However, the exact timing remains a mystery, emphasizing the complexity of eschatological beliefs. This also does not match with the date of the creation that was 6,336 years ago, according to the Genesis. What many people don't understand yet is that time is simultaneous, and all our lives are occurring now, past, present and future lives. Because of this, reincarnation and karma doesn't exist, they are only beliefs. This is why many people can see the past or the future and make predictions. Throughout history, several people have gained fame for their supposed abilities to predict the future. Here are some of the best known.
Nostradamus, Michel de Nostradame, known as Nostradamus, was a French astrologer and physician of the 16th century. He is famous for his prophecies, many of which have been interpreted as predictions of important future events. Edgar Cayce, known as the Sleeping Prophet, Cayce was an American psychic who performed readings while in a trance. Their predictions ranged from health to world events. Baba Vanga, this Bulgarian psychic, blind since childhood, is known for her predictions about global events, including natural disasters and political changes. The Simpsons, although not a person, the TV series The Simpsons has gained notoriety for its numerous accurate predictions about future events, from Donald Trump's presidency to the COVID-19 pandemic. Jean Dixon, an American astrologer and clairvoyant who predicted, among other things, the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Besides being time simultaneous, now the science community believes that the multiverse is real, but they don't know yet that these are only a name for many other dimensions. Therefore, when you do a decision like divorcing from your partner, you are creating a parallel universe. The known phenomenon of déjà vu is also evidence of the simultaneity of time. Astral travels are another one. The prediction will continue because we are experiencing a shift in consciousness that will enable us to expand our awareness of who we are and enabling us to create our reality with a better understanding of our powers. If you want more information, you can contact me at the email address presented in my podcasts or by buying my books at Amazon.com under my name Tomas Guevara Calderon. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, which is free and you don't have to make donations.